this is Coach Chris from the Dragon Gym, and today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about taping. So if you're a little bit new on the mat, you'll see a lot of guys taping their hands up before class, and you might wonder why. Well, there's a lot of different reasons why. It kind of depends on you. So obviously when you're doing jiu-jitsu, grips are really important, and everybody's grip is kind of strong or weak in different places. So for me personally, I have a real problem with my fingertips and my fingernails getting beat up and the knuckles in my first joint really bothering me. So tape helps me in that capacity. Other people will have tendencies to have problems with the muscles or even in their forearms or wrists. So you just use that tape to kind of help mitigate some of that stress. So let me show you how to tape your fingers first. Taping your wrist, you can do it a couple of different ways. I'll show you that later. All right, so basically, you want to use any kind of tape that you can come across. This fabric tape is going to be the best. And you can spend some money on like quality jiu-jitsu brand tape, but you know, it's a couple of bucks a roll, it's not really worth it. All right, you can go to the dollar store and get this garbage tape, but this tape is also not worth it because it doesn't stick very well. All right, so the best thing you can do, save yourself a couple of bucks and go to the hockey store or a hockey retailer, all right, and buy yourself a big roll of hockey tape. You might need a pair of scissors to get it started. This is the best tape you can get because it's the stickiest and it's also the strongest. All right, so there's a couple ways you can go about it. Once you get a feel for it, you can kind of pull it to length, but we're looking at about a yard worth of material, okay? And it depends on whether you want to do one joint or two joints. All right, so if I'm going to do both of the joints on my index or my middle finger, I'm going to start at the bottom, okay? I'm going to wrap it pretty tight one time around, okay? And then I'm going to make an X. I'm going to make that X in the center of the bend of that middle joint. Then I'm going to bring it around this side, here, just once. And this is fairly tight. All right, the whole point is to add stability. So if you make it loose, you're not really getting anything from it. All right, if your hands get sweaty and the tape starts shifting, it's not helping you. All right, and then I'll go around, and I usually go over the back of my fingernail, which is where I have a lot of problems with, especially with this finger and in this joint here. All right, so I'll go around once or maybe twice, depending on how I feel that day. Then I'll make an X. I'll go around again, make another X. Okay. Now, depending on how tight you like it, you may want to do that whole setup one more time without getting taped too much. All right, so I'll go one more time again, up, around, and I'll probably just do that center joint twice, and back down, and then around. Now, I'll take and kind of compress it so it kind of sticks like this. Now I have the ability to grab material. All right, I'm not as worried about it, you know, getting twisted laterally, which is the problem for me personally on this finger. And again, everybody's hands are going to be a little bit different. The tape is going to do different things for different people depending on how you apply it. But that's the basic way that you're going to tape your finger. All right, thanks for watching.